Hello, everyone. So I have just finished watching the final episode of Better Call Saul. So this was 6 seasons long, and oh my goodness, 13 episodes in the final season, which is what I'm going to be reviewing kind of in whole here. I'm going to keep this as spoiler free as I possibly can, but feeling very bittersweet right now, very sad, happy, just all the emotions that you could possibly think of that comes with a season finale, especially with such an incredible series like this. They're hitting me very hard right now, so I'm definitely gonna get through this one. Um, yeah, my goodness, 13 episodes long, each are close to the 55 to hour long mark, with the last episode being about an hour and 15 minutes long. But yes, Better Call Saul is now over, so I'm going to again review this final season as kind of a climax, how well it did to end off the show, how well the final episode was, kind of all those things mixed in together. So yes, without further ado, let me get into my review for the finale and final episode of Better Call Saul. So, there's not really much else to say when it comes to talking about how I feel about this finale than either just saying it was an absolute masterpiece of storytelling, of acting, of pacing. It doesn't really get much better than this when it comes to TV, in all honesty, when it comes to drama series. Just Vince Gilligan is an absolute mastermind when it comes to his storytelling, and of course, too, just making everything feel believable and real in so many ways. Delivering gut punches to people and just truly understanding his characters to the fullest. And again, their motivations, what they would say, what they would do in every single situation, especially with Saul, especially with Kim, especially with Mike and Nacho and all these people that they again were able to bring into this season. Amazing villains when it comes to Lalo, when it comes to Saul himself, Gustavo Fring, absolutely, again, to just seeing the start of his empire in this series was something phenomenal and super fun, and again, just intimidating to watch. Giancarlo has absolutely solidified himself as one of the best actors in the world right now with his performance as Gustavo in this series, and same thing with Bob Odenkirk and just everyone who brought this show to life. There's when it comes to set design, costume design, acting, there's again, there's just nothing short of spectacular when it comes to this season. Really, I honestly think the only things that you can really knock this show of is that some of the events, or I want to say deaths and whatnots, some people might see having a tough time to ending off again just the entirety of Breaking Bad. Some people might want to see more of Saul's story. Is it really done? Is he going to I don't want to say for spoiler's sake, but it feels like there is a little bit more story to tell and see his life. But then again too, it's if you want to talk about ending a show, I don't really think there's any better ways to do it. It's not the ending that a lot of people were going to expect, and I feel like some people might not like it because of that, but truly, again, just a masterpiece of storytelling. And again, too, just taking the stakes, fully realizing them, fully realizing the characters, and placing the final pins in the dartboard, or whatever you want to call it, nails in the coffin to each of these character stories where they ended up. Um, Really, I want to say my only thing is that when it comes to Kim, I feel like her story needed to be a little bit different in a lot of ways. But again, it was still bittersweet, something I enjoyed, something I was very, very happy to see where she ended up in the series. I just don't know if that was, again, the best ending for her character. She should have gotten off the way that she did. But again, too, when it comes to just connecting all the dots, everything like that, connecting everything to the seasons of Breaking Bad, even the little flashback episodes or that they had within the season that have Bryan Cranston, Heisenberg, and Jesse Pinkman, the Schraders in this, things like that. I just found were again, just so well done, and everything just connected in a way where we got to see a lot of where a lot of the characters from Breaking Bad ended up, and of course, doing Better Call Saul, where they ended up and how their lives were able to shape out after again just the insane events from Better Call Saul that Saul was able to set up himself from Breaking Bad. Just storylines that have gone on for 15 years that finally came to a close just feel absolutely so, again, just bittersweet. I still have some questions, but there's not really many better ways to end a series than how Better Call Saul just did it right now. And just if you haven't gotten into Breaking Bad, if you haven't gotten into Better Call Saul, I don't think there's any better time to do it than now. It's truly, again, just almost another golden age of TV with these two series. Just something absolutely spectacular, and I don't think I was ready for it to end, even though I knew it was coming for so long now. But yeah, just truly some of the most incredible characters that I can't wait to rewatch all of these series back to back one day. Hopefully not too long. Go. I'll definitely do it always. Breaking Bad and then Better Call Saul, just because again, see where Better Call Saul ends off its storyline. And yeah, just for so many years, 7 years now, when it comes to Better Call, just watching these characters evolve and grow and shape the story of Breaking Bad in ways that I didn't think were possible, in ways that I didn't think would be as good as it ended up being. I thought it was just going to be a typical lawyer show, but it ended up being something so much more than that, something so special and easily one of my favorite shows that I've ever watched. It's just so good and so well written, and just in a way that no one other than Vince McGilligan and all these actors could have pulled off. No one could have done it as good as them. And again, too, it just really shows in every single aspect of the show and how it was made, how it was written, how it was directed. It's just truly something unique on its own and so brilliant on its own that no one's going to be able to replicate. Breaking the Breaking Bad universe is truly its own thing, and I think too with the finale episode of this, very slow burn. I found Better Call Saul itself was a very slow burn, and it had a slow ending, but in a way that again was just so brilliant when you want to pick it apart and put it together. I feel too, when I kind of looking at my score now, I feel like if I watch this series again, it's definitely going to get higher. The more I think about it, I think my reviews are going to get higher. I find with a lot of things, sometimes you think about it too long, your score gets lower, things like that. But I do feel like again, this is just my love for this show, and especially for the final season and the finale, is just going to evolve and grow so much more. As the more I think about it, it's the more that I watch it, and just again, too, the more that I appreciate it. So right now, I'm gonna have to give the final season, season 6 of Better Call Saul, a 9 out of 10. I still think it's absolutely flawless and perfect in so many ways. That's again, it's just so amazing, and again, just to something that's completely unique on its own that I don't think can be replicated. I don't think like I'm gonna watch something that has really hooked me as much as Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad has for again just the last 10 plus years of my life watching these shows and being absolutely hooked on them. It's been an absolutely incredible journey. And again, too, I wasn't ready for it to end. And just a lot's going on right now. Am I going to be able to sleep tonight? We'll find out. But truly just absolutely incredible. So please, in the comments down below, let me know what you thought about the final season, the final episode, all those things about Better Call Saul. If you like this review, of course, give it a thumbs up, and you can check out everything I do on this channel through the playlist down below, and I'll link some up top here for convenience sake. Thank you for subscribing and turn that little ringer on so you know when I upload new videos. If you want to check out everything I do, well, in the description and bio of this video, there's a link to my Media Mountain, which is my Discord, where we talk about movies, video games, comic book, TV, pretty much everything that's awesome in this world. So you can definitely join that amazing community. I'll make it even more amazing than it is already. Hope you all loved the Breaking Bad saga as much as I did, and hope you all doing as well as can be after again just an incredible universe has come to an end. So yeah, just awesome, guys.
Sky blue eyes, I see a world behind them. No more time sinking into the silence.